What is happening in the sky tonight and tomorrow, on December 22nd and 23rd, is more than an ordinary space event. It is being described as a direct act of divine influence in people's lives. A rare alignment of the moon, believed by some to open a powerful spiritual gateway, is occurring with a strength that has not been seen in over 100 years. According to this belief, a small group of people, often referred to as the chosen ones, may experience the beginning of 7 unexpected spiritual blessings or changes from God. This message is meant to be taken seriously, not as a symbol or a subtle shift, but as something real and meaningful. This moment is being described as a powerful, fresh start, meant especially for you. If you are seeing this message right now, it is believed that it did not happen by accident. According to this idea, you were guided here because you are ready for personal growth and change. Your life path is said to be shifting, and you may be standing at the edge of a deep transformation that could remove limits you have felt for a long time. It is important to pay close attention, because missing the guidance shared here could mean staying stuck in confusion or lost chances for many more years. The next day is believed to be very important and may bring major changes. You might already sense something unusual, perhaps a feeling of restlessness, a quiet inner vibration, or waking up very early with a strong feeling that something important is coming. These feelings are seen as early signs that change is beginning. This message suggests that your inner awareness is responding to a new wave of spiritual energy. For people who are not aware of these ideas, the next couple of days may feel normal and unchanged. They may stay focused on daily routines without noticing anything unusual. For you, however, this moment is described as an important milestone, a time of growth and readiness that your deeper self has been preparing for over a long period. Before explaining the 7 spiritual changes that are believed to begin tonight, it is said to be important to pause and focus your attention. If any part of this message feels meaningful to you, you are encouraged to show that awareness by engaging with this content. Following the channel and turning on notifications is suggested so you can receive future updates that are meant to help guide you through upcoming changes. You are also invited to type the number 777 inches, the comments, as a personal sign of readiness. This action is described as a symbolic way of expressing openness to positive changes and spiritual guidance. With that said, the next step is to explain what this so-called moon portal is believed to represent. Scientists and astronomers often explain events like this by talking about gravity and the phases of the moon. They focus on how things work physically, but this message suggests there is also a spiritual side they do not address. According to this belief, this moment represents a special opening one where the boundary between everyday life and a higher spiritual level becomes very thin. Many ancient cultures, including the Mayans, Egyptians, and spiritual teachers from the Himalayas, are believed to have understood these rare moments. Their temples and monuments were placed with care, thought to align with powerful times in the cosmos like the one happening now. The energy connected to this moment is described as active and purposeful. It is believed to carry meaningful information meant to awaken hidden potential within people, help release long-standing emotional or spiritual burdens, and guide individuals toward the best path for their lives. There have also been reports of unusual changes in Earth's natural energy patterns, sometimes called the planet's heartbeat, as well as increased electromagnetic activity around the world. While scientists observe these changes and study their effects, this belief system suggests that spiritually aware individuals see them as signs of a deeper cause behind what is happening. This moment is described as a major spiritual reset that has been long planned. According to this belief, you are here at this time because you are meant to experience it. The 7 miracles being discussed are not seen as random blessings, but as a step-by-step process that unfolds in a specific order. One way to think about it is like an important update that helps your inner self grow and function at a higher level. Each stage builds on the one before it, moving you from a period of clearing old emotional or spiritual burdens toward a phase of creating positive changes in your life. It is believed that this process cannot be rushed or skipped. Each stage needs time to happen naturally over the coming hours, days, and even weeks. The idea is that guidance will be provided along the way to help explain what is happening behind the scenes, as well as the noticeable changes you may feel in your body, emotions, and overall sense of purpose. As each change begins to take effect, some signs may feel very gentle, like a quiet inner feeling. Others may be so strong and clear that they leave a deep emotional impact. Both kinds of experiences are considered part of the process, and it is important to be ready for them. This path is described as intense and fast-moving, leading toward personal strength and growth. It is said to begin with the first and most important step, starting tonight. As this period reaches its strongest point, the initial change is believed to be a deep clearing of past, emotional, and spiritual weight. This step is seen as the foundation that allows all other positive changes to happen. According to this belief, people carry unresolved emotional patterns formed over a long time, including inherited struggles and painful experiences. These can show up in everyday life as repeating situations such as unhealthy relationships, ongoing money problems, or constant feelings of self-doubt. This message emphasizes that these patterns are not a personal failure, but the result of long-standing influences that are now said to be ready for release. These experiences are described as old emotional patterns repeating again and again. According to this belief, tonight's lunar energy is helping to gently break down and clear these long-held inner burdens. It is seen as a deep cleansing of past experiences stored within you. The signs of this clearing are said to be noticeable. You may start having very vivid dreams, where you relive moments from your current life or even earlier times. In these dreams, you may feel like an observer rather than a participant. Instead of pain, there is understanding. You might see people you do not recognize, but still feel a strong connection to. This is described as a natural part of letting go, not something to fear. During the day, brief memories may suddenly come to mind without warning, a moment from childhood, the image of someone you once knew, or a past experience that no longer feels emotionally heavy. When this happens, it is suggested to pause, take a deep breath, and gently let the memory go with kindness. These moments are described as signs that you are releasing old stories and experiencing personal freedom as it happens. On a physical level, you may notice aches or discomfort in your body, especially in areas like the back or shoulders. You might also feel unusually tired, as if your body has been working hard even while you sleep. This is described as your body letting go of old, heavy emotional energy. During this time, it is important to rest, drink enough water, and stay away from stressful or noisy situations. You may also experience sudden emotions, such as crying without a clear reason. A feeling of sadness might appear briefly, and then pass just as quickly. These emotions are believed to be part of a deep healing process, helping release long-held emotional pain connected to your family history. This process is described as helping heal not only you, but also those who came before you and those who will come after. During this phase, you may start noticing certain repeating numbers, especially 444 and 1010. The number 444 is often seen as a sign of support and protection while you build a stronger foundation in your life. The number 1010 is viewed as a signal that an old cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. Seeing these numbers is believed to be a sign that this clearing process is taking place. To support this first stage, you are encouraged to try a simple, reflective exercise. Take a piece of paper and write down the habits, regrets, and emotional pain you are ready to let go of. Be honest with yourself and write freely, without holding anything back. Write down the name of anyone who caused you deep pain, a money decision you still regret, or a belief that makes you feel unworthy. Put everything on the page, every hurt, fear, or burden you are ready to let go of. When you are finished, go somewhere safe, such as outside or near an open window, and carefully burn the paper or safely dispose of it in a symbolic way. As you watch it disappear, imagine all the heavy feelings connected to those words leaving you as well. You may choose to say out loud, "With divine guidance and intention, I release old emotional burdens, family pain, and past patterns that no longer support my well-being. I choose clarity, freedom, and strength." Take a moment to notice how your body and mind feel afterward. Many people describe a sense of lightness or relief. This simple action is meant to strengthen the process of letting go and remind you that you play an active role in your own healing. The message here is that you are not powerless or watching life happen to you. You are an active participant in shaping your emotional and spiritual well-being, with the ability to release what no longer serves you. If you are serious about letting go of the past and healing long-standing family patterns, you are encouraged to pause and reflect on that decision. Writing or sharing the words "I am free" is described as a personal statement of release and independence from old burdens. This action is meant to strengthen your intention and help you fully commit to change. Once old emotional weight has been cleared, it is believed that new possibilities can begin to take shape. Letting go creates space for what you truly want to enter your life. This clearing process is said to lead directly into the next major change, often described as the awakening of a deeper connection to love. For many people, the path so far has felt lonely. You may have had a strong sense that you were meant to find a deep, meaningful partnership, yet instead experienced relationships that were difficult and meant to teach hard lessons. According to this message, that phase is ending. This period is described not only as a time of release, but also as a time of emotional adjustment. The idea is that when past pain is cleared, your emotional energy becomes more balanced. Like a signal becoming clearer, this shift is believed to help attract healthier, more supportive relationships instead of repeating painful patterns. As this clearing process continues, your true inner self is believed to become clearer and easier to express. With old emotional weight removed, your natural feelings and intentions can flow outward without interference. This is described as the activation of a signal connected to deep and meaningful love, and it is considered one of the most powerful and positive changes in this experience. At first, the signs of this shift may be gentle. Later, they may become more obvious. You might notice a strong inner pull to do something different, such as visiting a new place, taking a new route during your day, or planning a trip somewhere you had not thought about before. These urges are described as guidance, encouraging you to move towards situations where an important meeting or connection could occur. You may also notice certain songs playing repeatedly or specific numbers, such as 222 or 111, appearing often, especially when you think about love or relationships. These moments are described as reassuring signals, meant to suggest that your intentions are clear and that your openness to connection is being recognized. You may begin to have dreams where you sense someone's presence. You might not see their face clearly, but you will feel a strong sense of calm, familiarity, and deep care. The feeling may seem more real than ordinary dreams and may stay with you after you wake up. This experience is described as an early emotional connection forming before a real-life meeting. You may also notice brief physical sensations or sudden moments of insight, such as a light pressure in your forehead or quick thoughts about this person. You might feel as if you already know small details about them, even though you have never met. These moments are described as signs of growing awareness rather than imagination. As this continues, you may find yourself smiling without knowing why, feeling hopeful, and sensing that something good is approaching. Feelings of loneliness may slowly be replaced with a quiet sense of peace and positive expectation. The most important change is an inner one. You begin to feel complete on your own. This sense of self-wholeness is described as what allows a healthy and balanced partnership to form. Instead of seeking someone to fill a gap, the focus shifts to sharing life with someone who adds to an already complete sense of self. This marks the beginning of a new kind of connection, one built on mutual strength, balance, and growth. This moment is described as a move away from painful or repeating relationships and toward a deep, meaningful partnership. This period is believed to be the trigger that allows that change to happen. You may be surprised by who this person turns out to be. They might not match what you once thought you wanted, but when you meet them, there may be an immediate and powerful sense of recognition, as if something inside you finally feels at home. Take a moment to pause and breathe slowly. Notice the stillness around you and how you feel right now. According to this message, The first two major changes, the release of old emotional patterns and the opening to new love, are already taking place within you. You are not exactly the same person you were when you began reading or watching this message. The emotional foundation is described as cleared, and your ability to express love and openness has begun to strengthen. Many people may already feel lighter, calmer, or more at peace. There may also be a quiet sense of happiness and expectation, especially around the idea of love entering your life. At the same time, it is emphasized that these first changes are only the beginning. They are described as preparation for what is still to come.